November 15th. Here I go. This is another video that I wanted to do from my other video. I'm going to keep continuing these, and I got to be very careful how I present these. So, right here is not only an article, but it is a fact that has been sent out. It's been all over the web. So I am going to kind of speak in code on this and refer to this one. I'm going to go down. All right. We are approaching stage 5. Okay. And stage 5, they are saying, is from November to March, November 2021 through March of 2022. They are saying establish chaos and martial law. I'm pumping my brakes because Kyle Rittenhouse, I know that he was 17 and that he was underage for having his weapon, and that he has killed a few people out of self-defense. Now, there's a lot of controversy back and forth about what he did and about the BLM and all that. I'm not here to create chaos. I'm just here to present facts that either way this goes, it's going to cause mass rioting. They already have the military getting ready to be released out there, and they are on standby because of this. They already acquitted him of having the weapon, and that was about an hour and a half ago. So this is going to produce mass chaos, okay? The riots, especially in the Wisconsin area, which actually I live about 2 hours away from Kenosha, and I live about from downtown Chicago about 2 hours. So either way I go. And actually I went on vacation in 2019. The exact following week that we got home is when all the riots and stuff broke out. And that's when there was a mandate. So there's that. Now, I'm going to read these in these phases and how this coincides with this. Stage 1, stimulate a threat and create fear. We've had that from December 19 to March of 2020. And that's the time that I quit my job to care for Norman. And actually yesterday made it 2 years to the day that I held my Uncle David's hand and he passed away. And it's also the same day that Norman was rushed by ambulance to the hospital. So there's a lot. In 10 days, which is the 24th, will be 1 year since Norman has passed away. This year has not been good for me. So then it's going to mount a pandemic in China, kill tens and thousands of elderly people, which we've seen that, increase the number of cases and deaths, position juices as the only solution from the beginning, focus all your attention on this vid-19, result almost general panic, okay, which we seen that. People were freaking out over that. In 2013, 3 days ago, I had the identical symptoms to this that's going on now, only it was called the Rhino V. And I went through that, ran almost 105 fever, actually. I was in the hospital. I was sick. I remember that plain as day for about 2 weeks. Puking, couldn't get out of bed. Identical symptoms as what I had recently, which a lot of you have had too. Stage 2. What's happening is sow the tares and division. Okay, from March 2020 to December 2020, which we've seen mass rioting that has happened. Okay, impose multiple unnecessary libertical and unconstitutional coercive measures. Paralyze trade and the economy, which we've noticed that a lot of our goods we started seeing shortages. All right, so I'm not going to read word for word all of this, just basically get to the point. They were going to punish the disobedience, generalize PCR tests, create confusion between the cases, the infected, the sick, the hospitalized, and the dead, which we've seen that a lot. So how do you know what's true and what's not? Well, and then it says, hope for a rescue juice. Result, almost general panic. Stage 3, bring in treacherous and a deadly solution. December 2020 through June 2021. Offer a free juice trial to everyone who wants to drink some of the juice. Not me, because I don't like that flavor. So you promise protection and to return to normality. Only what happens is all these people started drinking the juice, and then it altered them. They started changing, and these people had to go get more of the juice because that first juice just was not enough for them. They were craving it. They needed it for life to get back to normal. Okay? So then that's when they started hiding the statistics of the side effects of this juice, right? And they also tried to get the majority of the American people to drink the juice too. Okay, stage 4, from June 2021 through October 21, voluntary plan for shortages. We've seen our ships, our cargo, everything is completely at bay, and we're not getting no more. And we've seen that Vice President has also said there's not going to be a Christmas, to stock up early, yada, yada, yada. Okay, this is what, okay, so now they impose the juice pass everywhere to reward the people who have drank the juice, and they are going to punish those who did not drink the juice. Okay? So they're going to create privilege against others. They're going to use it against them. And they're going to take away the right to work or to study from not having the juice. And they're going to withdraw basic services for those who have not drank the juice. So therefore, that's that. And then in the result, there's going to be a digital control, impoverishment of opponents. And now we are at stage 5, which is establish chaos and martial law. Okay, that's in between November 2021 and March 2022. I myself have had dreams that what's going to happen is in between a winter springtime with volcanic ash, the different types of weather patterns that we've been seeing, and the military base. Okay, I've dreamt, I've felt. Over in Australia, they are 100% in lockdown, and things have changed for them completely. So we are also getting ready for that. And so now what it also says that exploit the shortages of food. I'm sorry, our shipments are not coming in. They're not. Whatever we have is what we have. It is specifically designed for the emergency management to come in to control and rationalize, which I've spoke of this before. It'll have to be for another time, another video. And it's going to cause the paralysis of the real economy and the closure of factories and shops, okay? Now, they're going to continue to let unemployment explode, okay? This is designed to collapse the economy. Now, hear me out here and how all this is going to coincide with my next video. So watch these videos in stages, okay? Impose compulsory juices for all. Anybody want to drink some of the juice? Amplify the myths of the efficiency of the juices and the immunity of the herd. So they're going to demonize the ones who have took the juice and hold them responsible for the dead. Oh, we've already been having that. And didn't they say that those who have not had the juice by the end of 2022, September of 2022, mind you, there's going to be severe consequences. Okay. Now, what they're going to do also is establish martial law to defeat the opposition. And then the result, the second stage of digital control, the imprisonment or removal of opponents. Now, we are slowly watched the economy diminishing. They have to bring in those who have taken the juice now, which is this part of the 2 Thessalonians 2, 9 through 10, that even the elect, if possible, would believe the lie, that God is going to send them such a strong delusion that even the elect, if possible, would believe the lie. That is what this juice is, okay? So you are forgiven up until the point where it becomes mandatory. Then you're done. This is 100% going to bring the economy down for a form of control, to bring in mass chaos, to produce the shortages, to cause the war and worldwide chaos. So while we're all in lockdown, that's when the big guy can come up and control everyone with the digital currency. Going to be a beep. Stage 6. March 2022 through September of 2022. Didn't I just mention those dates? Trigger the economic, financial, and stock market collapse, the bankruptcy of banks, okay, to rescue the losses of the banks and the accounts of their clients, activate the Great Reset, dematerialize money, cancel debts and loans. Why? Because the digital wallet, seize properties and ban all global medicines, confirm the obligation to drink the juice semi-annually or annually, okay? Because you're already in the system, those who have drank the juice and those who have not. So you're going to impose food rationings and a diet based on the Codex Alimentarius. Extend the measures to emerging countries. Result, third stage of digital control, expansion of the New World Order to the whole entire planet. All this has been planned from day one. Now, I'm going to read you, not read, but this has to coincide with my other video. The biotech billionaire has bought up 242,000 acres along the almost the exact same course as the America's most important rivers. Guess who bought them up? Bill Gates. He is now the #1 owner of our farmlands. Wow, he bought them up. Why? Okay, so now he has bought a total of 268,984 acres. Whoo! It says, for years, he's had his hands in not only software engineering, but the genetic engineering of food, skeeters, and humans, which is gene therapy. He is part of, behind the juices. So understand that this right here coincides with the camps that's going to be coming with the rationing of food. And that is why they have genetically modified this stuff. Because they knew that this economic collapse was coming, because it was part of their Agenda 21, Agenda 2030 plan, okay? So, therefore, they have all these places, people that have willingly complied with this, okay? Because they've made it sound so good, like smooth talking, like in my latest video. And what they're going to do is, once they have it controlled, like I said, that a lot of Texas has already been bought up, a lot of the places, because from the inside, they have to have no places for us to escape when all this happens. They want to be the go-to source. That's where my dreams come in, with the camps and all this other stuff. So, now, I'm going to just quickly go through this. Pope Francis says the Great Reset must include a concrete collective military disarmament and a green spirituality where the earth is worshipped. And right here it says, give me just a minute, the Great Reset Um, um, in beginning of 2022, they have also come together to build this one world religion over in Israel. Okay, in 2022, like, come on, everything's hitting for 2022. Okay, this has been 2 years in the making now, going on the third year. So, all right, my next video, I will explain more of this because I'm going to try and keep these short. God bless.